There are multiple routines that you can use in Valorant to improve your aim, ranging from routines that have eye warm-ups to routines that uses only deathmatch. And in this series, we are going to review them all to assess which is the best, what their advantages and disadvantages are, and if are they really effective for improving our aim in Valorant. If you have any routines that you want me to review, leave them in the comment section below. To start, the first routine that we are going to review is the nAts aim routine. If you do not know who nAts is, he is a smokes/sentinel player for Team Liquid right now, where he recently won the VCT 2023 EMEA League. He was also previously the star player for Team Gambit/Mech, where he won VCT 2021 Masters Berlin. He is known for his phantom gun skills, amazing aim, and godly lurk timings. And luckily for us, he has shared this aim routine that he uses to get godlike aim. Moving on to the routine, it is separated into two parts, one being his warm-up, which he notes that he only uses before playing competitive games or scrims, and the other one being his practice routine, which he uses at the end of the day or at the end of his gaming sessions. Let's first review his warm-up. It is a quick routine comprising of killing 100 static bots and using 1 hard bots in the range. And then he does 1 deathmatch after, where he focuses on headshots and playing as if he is in competitive games. A short review for the warm-up is, if it is really used for the purpose of warming up for ranked, this is amazing, as within the 3 things that he do, it is already enough to make sure that he is ready to compete at a high level. To break down what the routine does to your aim, the 100 static bots work on accuracy, off-screen flicks, and macro adjustment after flicking, while the hard bots work on speed and keeping the reaction time up to par with high levels of competition. To critique the warm-up routine, the only problem I have is the lack of moving targets practice in the range using strafing bots, as this is important and is one of the aiming techniques one should work on. Moving on to the deathmatch, this works on crosshair placement and reminding yourself to hit headshots consistently, which will translate to competitive games. The problem is that deathmatch can sometimes be tilting, so you can use team deathmatch as an alternative for this, especially if you can't handle the campers and getting shot on the back in deathmatch. Before we analyze his full practice routine, I'll use this opportunity to ask you guys to leave a like and a subscribe, as it helps a lot. Now, going back to the full routine, it is important to note that he only does this after his gaming sessions, which is an important thing to remember because his practice routine is extremely tiring for most players. For the full routine, he does 15 times 100 static bots, which is 1,500 bots, 30 hard bots, and 5 deathmatches. The amount of practice is crazy high here, so be sure to keep in mind that small breaks in between practices will help a lot. Now for the advantages of the nAts aim routine. First, it is extremely easy and motivating to follow. It only comprises of 3 things to do in repetition, so it is easy, and also motivating as you see your progress with every 100 bot skill, as you increase the repetition for hard bots, and of course the deathmatch. Now, the disadvantages. First, same with the warm-up, there are no moving targets practice, which is again an important aspect in Valorant. Second, it is very tiring, especially for newer players, as it takes a long time to complete the routine. And lastly, it may cause some injuries due to the repetition. You may get RSI or repetitive strain injury or even carpal tunnel syndrome when you do this routine without sufficient breaks. So, you may be wondering if the nAts aim routine really helped with improving aim. So I tried it for a day and played competitive games afterwards to see if the results can be seen immediately. And here is what I found. As you can see, my aim was crisp and clean throughout my gaming sessions, and I certainly can feel more consistent with my aim even if this is only the first day of doing the routine. Imagine how much consistent can you get if you do this every day for a week, a month, or even a year. And that will be all for the first video in the Reviewing Aim Routine series. If you enjoyed this content and want more, consider dropping a like and a subscribe. Also to remind again, if you want me to review other aim routines from pro players or aiming communities, drop them in the comment section below. See you next time, AC out!